Hey guys, it's Mike, and welcome to Old School's Garage. Hey guys, well, as you see, I'm standing in the shop, but we're actually not going to be getting any work done on the car today. But what I am doing is I'm going to be heading out to a buddy's house who's a couple hours away from me and picking up some parts that we're going to be using on the car. So we're going to go ahead and jump in the truck with a buddy of mine, and we'll catch you out on the road. All right, thanks. Well, made it to my buddy's house here in Polk County, and here's his 64 Falcon. Really nice car, very clean. Quarters look really good on it. It is a four-door. It is a V8 car. And it looks really clean. You just got the front wheels for this. Those are really cool looking wheels. Definitely dig those. Oh, cool. All right, guys. Well, here's the parts that we're getting today. We're getting a couple of carburetors, getting a Mallory dual point distributor, uh, surge tank, and a couple of chrome valve covers. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my buddy here, and we'll see you when we get back. Hey guys, welcome back. Hey guys, well, back in the shop again today, working on the 64 Falcon. It's actually been a couple of days since we ran over to my buddy's house over there in Polk County and picked up those parts for the car and checked out his Falcon. So if you remember last time, we went ahead and got the bell housing in and got the transmission set in. The only problem was we're using a jack stand and a 2x4 to support it up there. That's not going to work on the street. So what we are going to do today is we're going to do this. I found this on the internet. I found out that when you put a top loader force feed, or if you put a C4 transmission in, the mounts move. Well, what I did find was this mount. It actually both see a factory um, floor pan support, but what they do is they actually take and extend this out, so this way when the transmission sets down, the mount will fit right into these two little bolt holes here. So we're going to go ahead and try that today. Now, it does supply you with a new mount and most of the hardware that you do need to install it. The only bolts I did find that you will need is for your bolts so bolted up to the transmission. So let's go ahead and I'll get you under the car and we'll see what's going on. All right, guys. Well, as you see, we're back under the car, and let's go ahead and get this mount up there. Here's the new mount that they supply you with. And like I said, just like you have to get the bolts bolted to here. One. There's two. All right, there's that. So now here's our new mount. That was going to fit in there. But here's where we're going to come into a little bit of a dilemma. Let me show you. All right, so as you can see, this hole here is going to line up. This hole, not so much. Unfortunately, when I did the floors on this car, I had to put a new support in. Well, this is the original from the 64 Falcon. This side is for a first generation Mustang. Unfortunately, they do not remake this for the Falcon. They remake this for the Mustang. So, well, we're coming up a little short here. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. All right, so here's a piece that I cut out of that. And what we're going to do is we're going to attach it to the mount. We'll put the mount back up and we'll see what we can do. We'll see you under the car. All right, well, here's our new piece that we just welded up. We tried it before, but unfortunately it was a little too short, so I had to add a little piece on there on each side. So now we can go ahead and put it back on and we'll see what it looks like. So here we are back under the car and took the mount off and let's see what happens now. I want to try to figure this out. What is going on? What isn't straight on this car or on this mount? And I'm thinking it's where the rubber mount bolts to on here. So there's that. Oops. All right. Go ahead, light. Just fall. This all lines up. So I don't understand why. Yeah, it's like when they made this piece here, they didn't come over this way enough, is what I am thinking. Oh. That. You gotta go over there, guys. Sorry. That's pretty centered right there. And that's level. So, alrighty. All right, guys. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and fight with this for just a little bit more, and I'll bring you back. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, this mount is kind of kicking my butt a little too much today. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna call it for today, um, and take a break, do a little more research, figure a little more things out, step back, and so we're not getting so frustrated with it. But let me show you what we picked up the other day from my buddy's house. So here's some pretty cool chrome valve covers. I don't know what kind they are or who made them or anything. So if anybody's got any information on them, let me know definitely. These are pretty cool. They got some vents in them. See, there's one vent that's missing on that one, and on the other one, I found missing a cover. So, like I said, if anybody knows anything about these chrome valve covers, let me know in the comments or something like that. Let me see. And then we also picked up, got a set of these carburetors. They're pretty much just going to be mainly just for mock-up use only. They're rebuildable, I believe. Um, but that's okay. Like I said, we're just going to use this pretty much just for a mock-up. Did pick up this Mallory Unilite, Mallory dual point distributor. So this thing's pretty cool. Good old school piece. And then we also did get a for the oil filter housing, the mount for the oil filter, which is good. That's always a good thing to have. And also too, which is something I really wanted, was this. And let me show you what it is. This is the actual surge tank that they would have used on the FEs. So, and if you would have gotten the Comet, the FE, the 64, 427 Comet, it would have had one of these on there. So, if anybody's got a line on a radiator, that a brass and steel radiator for one of these that does not have a radiator cap on it, hit me up. Let me know, because I could really use one of those as well. Even if it needs to be recorded, I can get it recorded at our local radiator shop here in Florida. But so I think I might put a poll up too. As far as would you rather see these valve covers that say Thunderbird or those chrome valve covers? I like them both. I'm really digging the chrome ones, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see a little bit more here soon. But so I think I'm going to just go ahead and end this video here for today. Like I said, it is getting a little warm in here. It's like 80, almost 90 degrees in here. And I'm just getting a little frustrated with this mount thing. So, all right, guys. Well, you know what? I appreciate you watching Old School's Garage. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Look for the link that takes you over to Bonfire. That'll get you the shirts and stuff. But all right, guys. Well, thanks again for watching. Until next time, see ya.